So we finally have our first real hands-on picture of the Galaxy Z Fold 7. And guess what? Samsung is bringing a design upgrade they've never used before on any of their global phones. The launch is still 2 months away, but a leaker in China couldn't resist and dropped not one, but 2 pics of upcoming foldables. One showing the Z Flip 7's cover glass, and the other, the Z Fold 7 in full view. As always, take this with a grain of salt because I'll tell you why later. That camera and flash layout, it's way different from the Fold 6, but it matches the early renders pretty well. And that silver blue color is giving major S25 Ultra vibes. It also confirms the Z Fold 7's much wider and taller design compared to the Fold 6, as both the cover and main displays are getting major upgrades. To give you some context, the S25 Plus has the same height and almost the same width as the Fold 7 when folded. Finally, a cover screen that actually makes sense to use. We saw this in a previous comparison photo. The hinge is clearly smaller than what we had on the Fold 6. But here's the big eye catcher. There's no visible hinge at all, and those camera sensors look kind of fake too. Or maybe the leaker just gave us the backside of the phone. The Z Fold 7 is also getting a 200 megapixel camera upgrade, just like the one on the S25 Ultra. And according to fresh reports from South Korea, Samsung will use titanium on the Z Fold 7, but in a different way. Now, usually they use titanium frames on Ultra phones, but this time Samsung is adding a titanium backplate on the Fold 7. Not the frame, but the part between the hinge and the foldable panel. This is an upgrade over the carbon fiber backplate used in the Fold 6. But here's something you may not know. Samsung already used titanium backplates once before. They started with stainless steel, then switched to carbon fiber with the Fold 3 so the S Pen could work properly on the main screen. But on a special edition Fold last year, Samsung used titanium for the first time as it didn't support the S Pen. So the big question, does using titanium mean the Z Fold 7 won't support the S Pen? Well, don't worry. Samsung's got a plan. They're working on a new OLED screen that works with a stylus without needing a digitizer, kind of like what Apple already does with the iPad. Leaks have already confirmed it. A new S Pen is coming, and it'll be similar to the Apple Pencil. The titanium backplate will also help make the Fold 7 lighter and even thinner. With all those upgrades, Z Fold 7 looks completely different from its previous generations. Previous generations got roasted, but Samsung re-engineered the hinge, the vapor chamber, the ultra-thin glass, and the inner display layers, all to break a world record this time. But is it really that thin? Well, maybe not as thin as you know or what Samsung might claim. They've stretched the truth before, and they might do it again. But I've gathered all the real info right here for you. Hit that subscribe button. This is Techtics, and I'll see you in the next one.